gentlemen, people of the internet, this is the Pugdom realm of the Pug King and home of competitive DBD. It's time to go to battle.
The Pug King close up. Now, you happy? Not performing monkey.
Who are they? Who are we casting?
Last night, first up, Oh Boy versus Madness.
I am flabbergasted. That was beautifully done.
You see something we didn't? Did. The eyes of a hawk and the reflexes of a mongoose.
But
No, yes, he is. He's tunneling him hard.
Camroy's down. Where's that pesky Claudette with a flashlight? Just know she's going to come from some angle. There she is! Oh! Solar with a solar burn as Samurai leaps from the shoulders and pegs it off into the night.
better start going back
better
to the
start
hatch.
pegging it back. Way back is there. Are we going to see Devour sprint out the corn like a legend? The hatch is open. Where's Devour? There he is! There he goes! Oh my God, Devour! But
You're going to be the one to get hunted and camped.
he can smell him. He is.
Is he in the...
There he is!
Gambler and Redbird are dead. He needs to get this hook. He does not get it. Hatch is available. Sprint burst is used. And she makes it out!
Killer Shack offering no protection. Cheeky little dead hard. Enabling that free hit.
He's going to...
Is it pride? Ego?
I think that's going to happen again.
Where's this Claudette? No! Oh my God! Out of nowhere!
That's 3 times in a row. That's... They need to change the name from K the Juka to K the Juicer.
K the Juicer, and you know that's what he's going to change his name to. He'll love that, especially he'll clip it for his montage. But let's see what happens.
In the window, trying to force her around. Good play. Leading them down there, the 2. We wish them luck. Back in 2 shakes of a Pug's Town.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the European Finals. Who is the best in Europe? Yes, we will find out today. I am the Pug King. I'm joined by the lovely and angry Jolie the Barbarian. And what a game of fun DBD. He's gone. Did he disappear or did I cut him off? No, there he is. 16 teams
I gotta
started.
get my hat for this.
16 teams started yesterday. 8 made it through into this round. We can see the killers, the demo, the doctor, the hillbilly, the huntress, and the wraith, and they will be battling out. We've got a sprinkle, a buffet of delight of killers, as you'll see, but mainly it's going to be Billy with a variation going through. We have Euphoria versus Rapture, AETERNUM versus INERTIA, OCCULT versus the Valentines. Such a lovely, sweet name for a murderous cult. UNEX versus Infinity, who will then go through into the semis and then the finals. And as you know, the top 3 that compete in this league will be going into a grand final with a separate bounty And they will be competing against the top 3 of the Americas, which is the Americas Cup next week. And we'll be doing the draw after the final this evening. Jolie, excited? Happy?
Oh, yeah.
Glorious? Miserable?
I'm very, very interested to see how everyone is going to play with the new Billy changes.
And what are them changes? Please refresh those who aren't in the art of thy Billy.
For those of you living under a rock, the overheat mechanic has been completely reworked and replaced. Now he goes into overdrive instead of overheat, which makes the Billy faster, deadlier, recovering
faster,
even
stronger,
faster.
better.
It's just better for murder, essentially.
So we do have, I take it this is a hillbilly come with Euphoria killing with Ruin against Rapture, and it is a Billy. Are they competing against a Billy? And what were the 2 maps that people can choose from?
I mean, Wrecker's Yard seems to be the preference, though.
You don't know the other one, do you?
No, but Wrecker's Yard is basically what everyone's going to be playing on.
I'm going to put my glasses on. Me and Jolie are getting old.
It's Father Campbell's.
Oh, of course, it's Father Campbell's. I look better
Father
with my
Campbell's.
glasses
I mean,
on.
we might be seeing demo on Father Campbell's, but Wrecker's Yard is just, I guess, better for killer.
Well, we are going into the game. The first of round 2, the ramming of the chainsaw as Rion is going against.
Oh my God! And he already found someone.
Art, Party, and Easy Alec as we see the battle commence for the European Cup. And as we saw, the ace has been found, the wax set.
Head-on attempt. Missed, though.
Was that an oof?
Oh!
A quick down. A record down so far in this particular tournament. Wax set carried off. I think that's even quicker than when we saw Dub fall down like a sack of spuds yesterday. Wax set goes straight on for the first hook.
Oh, there you go. Let's go into overdrive.
Bada boom.
Look at those blue flames. That is some metal.
That's not a skin. That's actually what it does.
That's what it does.
Blue flames. Well, we've seen it all. Maybe the rise of the hillbilly. Maybe we are going back to 2004.
That, yeah.
The rise of the hillbilly.
Yep, because of the changes. It has been a very, very played killer ever since the changes happened.
It's difficult, though, to master, in my opinion.
Oh, 100%, yep.
I've always been a bit more...
And now it's even harder.
I've always been a bit more partial with a Bubba. But he's really after Waxet. And I think if he gets him down... Oh, my word! Curve Billy galore as he skids around the car. Waxet didn't have a chance as that chainsaw went down and cut him in half. Like a log.
My God, that was good. Just sliding across the car.
Well, you just described that sounded almost sexually, Jolie.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Just taking the piss. Being spicy.
Oh, another save. Oh, he's trying to take the BZ hit here. Decides not to go, instead goes for the M1. Oh, gonna go through the window. That's a really good chain loop that he has here right now. He will probably use it. There you go. Blocks the window, but he has a pallet to work on. Goes for the curve.
Now, we only half meta is only banned here, so that was live that time. That wasn't me just seeing him run like the speed of light, like the Flash, right?
Yep. Seemingly so. Ooh, and a little cheeky flashlight attempt with the firecracker. Oh, but he keeps on coming. Ryan has been practicing Billy for sure.
He's either been practicing that or the hatred towards Waxets, because he has been, or they have been tunneled hard as it goes out the game, and only one gen been done. I would expect to see another one, but Rion must be licking their lips or in a euphoric state, as it's a good start for Euphoria, getting one out of the game so quickly. We didn't even talk about the perks that we've seen, and they've all been identified.
Bamboozle, Corrupt, and Pop. Also Scourge. We've seen everything.
Scourge Hook. We have seen everything. Jolie couldn't wait to tell you over the top of me.
Sorry. But this is a much more standard build than what we've been seeing with the pigs. We were commenting that it was a lot more totem build when we played the pig, and this is a much more standard. Corrupt has now made its appearance, I guess, and will probably reign supreme. Ooh, the nice little break of the paladin continuing on sliding through. I believe those are the rusted chains that do that specific effect.
You could be right, my friend, but yes, Hex builds galore we saw on the D list of killers in round 1, and Watson Games, if you haven't check out the YouTube channel and follow and subscribe to get the updates on the tourney. And this game will be up, but Party, well, there's no Party now as Rion's having it by himself with his chainsaw as he hacks through another one. But three gens have been done all the same.
Exactly. The Rose have not been sitting idle. That's another pain res token used.
That actually isn't. That's actually quite good. Where it looked like a strong start for Rion, Rapture still concentrated on them objectives. Still managed to get 3 gens done. Makes it a lot easier 3 on 2.
Oh boy!
Zips across. And a
the overdrive speed buff is just so immense. You almost lose control when it happens.
Crouch tech, scratch marks everywhere. Can hear someone crying, and it is of course Party, and not the Party you wanted.
Oh, there's a cheeky little head-on.
Off to battle runs Party as he runs off into the night. The disrespect to Rion as he dives out the locker and stuns him, but not for long because he's hot on the tails. Pulling up and then pulling away the chainsaw. Oh, and eats a mouthful of wood.
Party got the timing on that one.
I think so, and I think Party's done enough, and I think Rion knows it needs to go and check on the gens because I think this will cost him one. That's bubbling away nicely.
Yep. I guess you could say that was a party time.
Could you?
Yeah, because you got the timing right. Oh, there we go.
We can't get spicy with each other on the first game already. Easy, Alec.
That's an M1. Yeah, that has to be an M1 there. There's nothing he can do about that. Is that the window? Oh my god, I don't think she would have made it to the window. Did you see that speed?
Yeah, it was a dummy as he went through there. Did well. Hot on the tracks, but will go down in the M1. Rion has got another... Oh, he's not picking him up. He sees the scratch marks.
He's going to go for the kick because this gen is already bubbling and it would have been out. I don't think it's enough, though. I think even if he hooks, I think that gen is going to get done.
I think
maybe not. I mean, it has been changed.
I think he's going to get it. He's kicked it. They'll go back. They'll have to hang on it for that 5% with a new. And he's got pop that should stop it. No, they didn't go back. I did see a survivor there, though, right? Did you?
I think there was a survivor there, yes. The thing is, with the new changes, it makes it so that it's a lot harder to simply pop the gen. Oh yeah. Art, you cannot do the crouch check on that one. It does not work like that.
It was like, I'm just going to crouch down and pray he doesn't get me. But Art and Party are on the floor, and Easy Elk is in there. We've got a slugfest. No snails or lettuce.
Oh, I know exactly what he was trying to do. He gets the block us hit.
That was just carnage.
This is a really good and exciting first match from Rayun. Jesus.
Well,
I hope all the Billies are as good as this one, because this was amazing to see. I'd say that car hit must be a highlight.
You sound very excited.
Of course. It's the new Billy. It's the new era of the Billy. Sky Billy is no longer the threat. Overdrive Billy is.
Sky Billy, flying through the sky.
Oh, it was so fun. It used to be so fun. There you go. He finds the bill, and that is a 4K2.
Wow.
So that would be 26-6, Puck?
Yes, gets bonus points for that. Although Delhi is available, isn't it? Yes. No, it's not.
Even if he does, jelly. So.
It's not. It's banned.
There you go, overdrive.
Deliverance, Decisive, Dead Hard, Botany, Blood Lodge, Desperate Measures, Inner Healing, Second Wind, Sprint Burst, Unbreakable are banned on top of the general balancing. So some have. We've got the likes of Live, Overcome.
Light Overcome are allowed.
One boon is allowed as well. Do love a good boon.
We haven't seen anyone play with boons, though.
Maybe they don't know. Boon. I just like saying boon. It's even better when Brooklyn says it. Boon. Okay, we are back to you in Two Shakes of a Lamb's Tail. And guess what we have for you next? What did I say?
Lamb again.
Fuck the lamb. A goat's tail. A pug's tail. We will be back with you with AETERNUM versus INERTIA as we glide into that lobby. We'll be back to you shortly. Okay, we are back in the room, and this time we have AETERNUM and INERTIA. Apologies for the slight delay, a few lobby issues as DBD does.
Is it AETERNUM or AETERNUM?
What did I say? Did I say AETERNUM? It's AETERNUM.
We always have this
Let's
conversation.
call them AETERNUM just to annoy them, because they've been late for the lobby. I'm only joking. So, AETERNUM, a well-known team, as well as INERTIA. Will they put an upset of one of the favourites? Team nearly did it yesterday. Let's see what happens. I believe this is a Billy mirror match. Oh, no, it's not.
Nope.
They're using a Wraith.
Billy versus a Wraith.
Well, let's see what happens. It is going to be interesting. AETERNUM are up first. It is, of course, Silhi who's taking the killer mantle. And they...
And I think that those are the same add-ons, right?
No, yeah, they are. They're just the different way round where we saw them on the last one.
So it's chains, and what's the other one called?
It is a petrol can. Hang on, I'm not familiar with the Hillbilly as much as you do. All I know is that it's glowing blue. It is
nice, Silhi.
It's the cooldown one that after you use the chainsaw. It's called the Thompson Mix. Cooldown time after chainsaw by 12%, and the low pro chains.
He is hunting this down, and Andy that loves the pre-drop.
Andy does love.
Time.
Does he love to pre-drop, or does he love a person called pre-drop, or does she love a person? Do they love a person called pre-drop?
I don't know. I'm just gonna say Andy loves pre-drop.
Okay, the low pro trains, as I was saying, as the add-on allows you to continue the chainsaw sprint after breaking a pallet or breakable wall with a chainsaw. Survivors hit with a chainsaw within 5 seconds of breaking said pallet or breakable wall are only damaged for a single health state.
Yep. So instead of an insta-down, it turns into just a normal hit. Oh, a save happening. Oh, here comes the overdrive. Here comes the speedy boy.
You do love it, don't you?
I mean, it's just that in my head, whenever overdrive kicks in, any of those musics that are related to speed just kicks in. You know, the Sonic music, the gas, gas, gas music, anything that goes into speed just kicks in my head because of the overdrive mode.
I don't know. I'm not even going to pretend to know what you're talking about.
Uh-oh. Ooh, he goes for the M1 instead. Probably could have went for the window vault if he wanted instead.
Well, it's Sishi, Veronica, Shady Sir, and Andy who loves pre-drop for INERTIA. Silhi for AETERNUM. One hook, no gen done yet, although we should see one. But Silhi looks manic as he's flying around the map, not really focusing on one person. Getting them chainsaw hits. Veronica goes down.
What a down. A 180. chainsaw sprint into an insta-down. That was really good. That's another thing. We haven't seen a 180 into an insta-down yet. So we saw the car slide. We saw the down after the pallet hit. And now we just saw 180. There's so many ways that you could die from a Billy chainsaw hit. It's so cool. It is really, really interesting. Ooh, there's a glowing totem over there, meaning that there must be a totem. And I think it is Ruin, because we saw a gen regress.
Yes, you are indeed right. Corrupt, Ruin, and Scourge are free of the perks. And
yeah, that we've seen so far. There might be a fourth, maybe a little bit of a cheeky Noed. There you go, he's charging his overdrive. The growling of the Billy.
Would you see a cheeky Noed on a Billy?
I mean, it's still good. Just makes you a lot deadlier, but the gens are popping. Nonetheless, survivors again are not just sitting around idly.
Yes, and this will be the second for Veronica as she goes on. We've got the gem working away behind. Andy Ula's pre-drop has. Shady Sir and Sichi are fresh as a daisy. Why it's important. That first hook is worth a valuable 3 points, but escaping fresh denies the killer valuable points, which no one wants to see. That didn't sound like a firecracker, the deafening on the Billy. It sounded like someone dropped a bomb on him.
Ooh,
oh,
nice.
spicy.
Oh no, here comes the overdrive. Let's go.
Oh! Bruh.
Oh, Nikki, you better be careful. Goodness gracious. Run. Run.
Basically, it's just
the down goes
murder.
all together. There's no DS available, so there is nothing that they can do about this. That's the down. Tenchi is still on the ground. There you go. Finally gets back up. And he's going to go straight to it. Yep, look at the scratch marks.
Gliding around the map like a ballerina. Going past them corners with ease. Superbly done. Saying that Ruin wasn't, but he was getting stuck every now and again on the corner. Still, he seems to be gliding from one side to the other. Gone from one kill to the next on this murderous rampage. Sishi is on a very unsafe tile. It's just a matter of time. But doing the waltz around the tile. Will get it? No!
Bam! And the bloodlust kicked in right at the second that
just the hunger. The hunger for death.
Let's see. Where do we be? Oh, that's another Scourge hook.
Should see a gem pop any second now. You haven't seen Shady for a bit. Or at all, I don't think.
Oh, that speed up. The sound of the speed up, too.
Round we go. Through. Let's see what Andy pre-drop has as they try to negate round Shaq. And how see he goes in and oh my god, spins around and drops him. Just no pre-drop in there, Andy.
I mean, you couldn't.
I didn't have time.
You really couldn't.
Down to the basement. That is
again another flashy yet satisfying play that we saw the Billy do. Into Shaq, straight into the pallets, and there is nothing that they could have done. Maybe the plan there would have been hide behind the gen.
Yeah.
So that you don't
hide
get
behind
hit
anything. Ruin's still in play.
Christ.
See them gens regressing. Oh, what's he gonna do when he comes for you? Bad Billy, bad Billy. Oh no, we're swinging a miss. Oh, Shady is being shady. Managed to get the pallet down. Fair play and a tech.
Keeps on the crouch tech. It's so annoying.
Who is this guy? It's Shady, sir, acting a maggot. And still he goes, I'm not wasting time on this wizard of escapee. But since she wants to go back to that unsafe tile for some bizarre reason, but trying to drag him as far away he can, pre-drops or doesn't perfectly times the drop of the pallet on the Billy, smacking him in the hay. Still he goes through it like a knife through butter as manically goes after Sishi.
Wow.
Sishi's heart in the mouth as pursues, and still he breaks the chase and decides to go and check on the other gen.
Very little
I
progress.
needed a rest
Ruin's
after that.
Still up. There you go. And there you go. There's a 4K1 possibility, but still, very good job.
Oh!
Coming from the survivors.
Shady,
And-
sir!
Oh, nice.
Flash, the annoyance, Silhy's murderous rampage, the annoyance. Coming in there, Shady, sir. He's going to try and... No, doesn't this time. Goes down. Gets folded like a deck
Finally.
chair.
I mean, still, he must be really pleased after finally getting Shady on her ass on the ground.
Shady,
Good God, that was hard.
Shady was going to add that onto the montage of being annoying to Eternum Silhy. Swing and a miss. Now it's Sishi's turn. Fully healed, but it's not going to make much difference as he's going to cut through him. Oh, he missed! Went into the corner. What is going on here?
Further.
Are they
at the
going to
end
get
of
this
it.
fifth gen?
I don't think that's going to happen. Considering the pressure that Silhy has been outputting, always gliding from one side to another with the overdrive mode as well. I mean, you'd have to double down on a gen and hope that someone takes chase, right?
Don't get me wrong. It's still a great score by Silhy. The game's still not over, but Inertia really putting it up against them, doing incredibly well. Andy.
Hey, Andy.
Hello. How are you? Comes out, but
This
is
would
going
be
back to the
Deathlock.
campfire.
Yep. And here comes overdrive is already halfway full. They're gonna
Skins
reach
across.
overdrive. Yep, there's the overdrive hit. Oh, sees the ace.
Trying to preempt them going through the window, but Sishi saw it and hesitated before going on round there. Playing it a little bit cautious, but it's not... Oh, if he would have gone round there, I think he would have got off that hit. Thought he did, but doing well to go between each of these gyms. Could you... Yeah, it's too close together,
Yeah,
I
it's a
suppose,
TL.
but it is a
It's a
nice
TL.
tile if you do get the angles right.
It is a TL wall, and yes, the ace was really playing it well. Though this is the exact spot where he died prior.
Well,
That's a
look,
little bit
I
unlucky.
mean, he knows where the hatch is going to spawn. See, she's going on here now. It's confidence that it's going to go over. There's not going to be Mission Impossible dash by Shady, sir. He'll want the 4K for them
Oh, no, I
bonus
can hear her.
points. Boom, boom,
I can hear
boom,
her.
boom, 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 boom. Doodaloo. Hatchet. Oh,
Yeah.
I can smell you.
Honestly, I think he shouldn't have. I honestly think he shouldn't even have closed the hatch. He should have just went in for the chase.
I mean, that would be minerals, but he had to, just in case he did his little slip there. Shady's not long for this world, but wants more for the montage. Silhy going round, but it will be a 4K1.
Oh, gets stuck on the locker though.
Oh, he's going round. Round go Shady.
Still, he's trying to go for the M2 play here. Forcibly so.
Now, he's going to try and loop. No.
Oh, damn!
You
And
just,
really,
you just
one
love the
last
crunch.
overdrive. Yes, the crunch and the overdrive sound.
Now, we're going to see a completely different game when Inertia come back, because they're going to take on Eternums with a Wraith. With a Wraith, of all things, on this map. There must be some unbelievable fillip they've got up their sleeve. But before we even see that, we're going back to Rapture and Euphoria, where Rapture's killer will be taking on Euphoria's survivors, and we will be back to you in 2 shakes of a Pugstown. Okay, we're back in the room. I have to apologise. The first trial, I thought Euphoria was killing with Rion, and Rion actually placed a Rapture. It was just a slight little scheduling data.
It was
mistake.
just Pug's fault. It's okay.
It's always my fault. But yeah, great display by Rion, and now it's Art who's taking up the hillbilly mantle.
Ooh, and will he have the art of the hillbilly?
Well, he'll be in a euphoric state if Euphoria does manage to pull this off. Win conditions are down. Rion for Rapture got a 4K and 2. A 4K and 3 will do it for Euphoria to go through into the semi-finals. Let's see if Art has what it takes as we see him go in, or they go in.
Wait a second. That's an eerie. I need to know what that does.
To against Rion, Flix, Variant, and Bolatar. And Rion is found the killer from the last game first. Will Art want to exact vengeance onto him? He needs to, or they need to get a 4K and 3.
That is the iridescent engraving, which makes it so that the movement speed during a chainsaw sprint is increased by 20%, but it takes 12% longer. Jesus Christ, the speed to charge the chainsaw. Like, did you see that? That's a really good mix with the Thompson mix, because Thompson mix, it reduces the cooldown after a chainsaw hit by 12%. Oh my god, look at that. 20% faster is a lot, especially in overdrive.
Look at him just ducking down. He's like,
Ryun, what was that? You of all people should have known.
I mean, just said there, he should have known. Rion should have known, and that will go on the blooper reel.
Yep.
Not only Rion had some of the best Billy plays, has also had one of the worst ones against Survivor.
I mean, I guess we can just make a Ryun a montage of what he did during the tournament. The bloopers and the good, the good, the bad, and the ugly. That will be a good one.
Yeah.
Oh. Still, nonetheless, Corrupt and Pop have both been revealed. Well, we know 2 of the perks. About to go into overdrive. No. Oh, he leaves it at 99. There you go. Look at that. That is just insanity. He does have a TL here. Decides not to go through. People managed to get the save. I'm guessing. Oh, it was an injured survivor though. Bolatar. That's weird because Flix and Variant are both healthy. He was chasing Variant prior. So it's strange that Flix has not come for the save yet. Nonetheless, he's using a basement, which isn't usually something that we see killers do unless it's already in the mid game.
I don't know. I think it's fun sticking someone in the basement and then hacking their head off with a chainsaw, don't you?
I'm not saying it's not fun, but it might be a little bit less efficient. There you go. There's one gen.
Rapture gets off the first one there as they continue to battle against Art. Scratch.
I believe that was Bill. That was David Ryun. At one point, you gotta ask yourself: is the speed better or worse because of how much faster you're going, right?
I don't know. It's certainly a different game style altogether. The glowy blue, the maniac sprint across the other side. It was always quick. We've got 2 gens.
20% quicker. It's a big difference.
Now, we saw on the first one, Rion for Rapture managed to get a survivor out very quickly, tunneled the survivor out.
Bolatar's out. Had to be a fresh save, yep.
Was he telling him to go through the window? I think it was a mishap. Oh, Oh, a swing as it goes down, manages to dodge in the inside, goes through the window as a gen then pops off in the distance. All Rapture need to do is one more gen, and a pallet goes down. A mouthful of wood for Art, as I think they're in a bit of trouble now. I think Rapture may have this in hand. One more gen to take that win condition. What Euphoria's killer will need to do is, well, 4K him now to ensure a draw, which is not ideal.
Yeah, and the fact that he doesn't have the low pro chains really hindering the downs on the pallets.
Sorry, I literally thought Rio was going to just duck down miles away and stare at him again, but not this time. Went to do it and then decided not to. Let's have a look. What's going on?
Boltar's running away from Shaq.
See if he could get over there, and you can see the hillbilly.
There's a save coming through.
Well, we didn't talk about the bill, but Pop goes the Weasel, Bamboozle, Scourge Hook,
What is
and
with
Corrupt.
that flame? That's covering half of the screen.
He's on fire.
Is that a visual bug?
Swing! He's not as tight round the corners. He's enabling the survivors. His sprinting was going to dive off the top rope. Maybe a flying chainsaw would have come through and taken him out. But if Rapture get one more gen, and they're 4 survivors, they should easily do it. But never say never. There's always hope. He just has to hit and really try a slug game. Oh, there it is.
There you go. There's the win con. And that was a crackling of Bamboozle. First time we've seen it used, I think.
Well, it looks like Rapture have taken their place as they do that final gen. Tough day at the office for Art. Goes in.
Nice, gets the grab.
I thought there was going to be a little head on there and we'd see him run off into the night like a legend, but it wasn't. Flicks is on and probably will be sacrificed as the rest get out. He doesn't even bother camping it out.
Likely. There you go, there's the gate. Pallet over here. Gonna be chasing the David here. Ryun. Who managed to slip away undetected.
Like Houdini.
Oh, no, he is here.
Was his white shirt. He's going to do the little duck? No. Didn't even try that time.
Nice hit. Oh, he's trying to go for the slug game here. Trying to still get more out of the points, but no, it's not going to be possible.
They're going to go.
Oh, wait.
That was weird. He could have made it, I think. Bottled it, I think. Oh, Flicks does crawl their way out. Ruin is up.
Ryun is up. Yeah, but with this speed, can they make it out there?
I mean, Rion is like, oh no, I've come the wrong way. I have come the wrong way. Bit of balance landing? No. Firecracker's not going to help you, Rion. No ducking down. You are Arts, and Arts alone. And I think Variant, if I'm not mistaken, will probably hang around and do a hatch escape, maybe. What do you reckon?
I mean, it would award them extra points, and it would just put insult to injury over onto Art.
You know how he likes to do it.
Let us see.
He's going to pull him over. There's definitely going to be something like this. Boltar's left.
He went through hatch.
He went through hatch. I knew he was going to. But a tough day at the office. Well done to Euphoria for turning up and competing. But Rapture is the first to go through to our semi-finals, isn't it? Yes,
Yep,
semi-finals.
Yep, semi-finals.
Well,
all thanks to Ryun and his sliding Billy.
Absolutely. Rapture go through. Well done, teams. We will see who will be joining and competing against them between AETERNUM and Inertia's game, and we will be back to you in 2 shakes of a Pug's Tau.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are once again back for Inertia versus AETERNUM, and we got ourselves a Philip, a Wraith, a kicking pallet Hitmonlee style playstyle maybe coming up from Inertia, and the map is indeed the Records Yard once again. I am joined by none other than the Pug King, because this is his channel. I am only a guest caster, and I do love to be here. Thank you for having me, Pug.
Do you love being here? I sounded
Yeah, of
some
course.
sarcasm in your voice there.
Oh, it's just a little bit.
Okay, we have AETERNUM versus Inertia. And
It's Crybaby.
we have Crybaby as the killer, and they're going against Karma, Diemo, Silhi, and Dundada from AETERNUM.
Daimo, please. Daimo. Oh, it is the Hitmonlee playstyle! The kicking of the pallets and the gens and everything in between.
Well, let's see if Crybaby has the skills that's what we would take for a Wraith to be successful on this map. As he said, if it works for you, it works for you. AETERNUM aren't going to lay down and take it, but the win conditions are simple. Inertia needs a 4K2. And AETERNUM need to just do 5 gens. And when we say all they need to do is 5 gens, well, that can be a task by itself. Round
Honestly,
we go.
The fact that they have this... How did you fuck that up, Dunda? You had such a good setup.
Well, he's in there. Pillar, palo, tiny feet. No. No one's saving. Dunda screaming at his teammates. What happened? I can't believe that happened. No one was there to save me. Back on.
I don't know. It was a really good setup. He has shack pallets into pallets, and the only reason he doesn't have the window is because of Bamboozle. So he had a really, really nasty setup that could literally loop the killer for quite some time, probably until the gen popped. That's why I was so surprised that he wouldn't just drop the pallet and play through the pallets.
Wow. Here we go. Dunda is going to be camped onto second. It's going to cost 2 gens to Inertia. We saw 2 survivors over there working. As it is 90 seconds on a gen, 60 on there, but both had over 50% progress. So we will see a double ping.
Most likely, unless Crybaby goes around and pressures. I mean, is it Crybaby or Cryby? Honestly, I wouldn't know. He could. We do have the 2 add-ons are the one that makes it so that you kick things 60% faster, and the one that has 12% decreased uncloaking speed.
And there it is, double ping, bada bing, as then 2 gens went off at the cost of a stage. Is it worth it? I think it's going to be much harder with a Wraith. The ability to traverse over the map has been taken away because although he does move quickly stealthed, it's not as fast as the Hillbilly, and he gets a nice little slap down as he pursues and goes back. He's going to tunnel out Dunda though, tunnel him hard, wait for that baseline. Sees him double back, and there is another gen. 2 more for AETERNUM to take their place in the semi-finals against Rapture. And right on their heels.
Now with the, has the shack pallets and everything. And now there's the body blocks. No, he stopped going for the body blocks there. Oh my god, another pallet. Jesus, this is such a bad setup for Cryby.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the benefit of having the Hillbilly and some of them add-ons there. The Wraith was always going to find it tough, especially against a top-tier team like AETERNUM. But again, if it works, it works. But is it going to work this time? He's got a big job to do here.
They were simply going to see him go from pallet to pallet and drop them, pretty sure.
Yeah, and I think as we see Silhi acting as a blocker, I think Karma and Diemo are over the other side, and we'll probably see a double ping because they're keeping them deliberately down here. Good strategy by the team. Oh, and there's one, and one more, and there manages to get Dunder. Dunder will be going out, but I think to get Dunder out is going to cost him 5 gens.
Yeah. Oh! And that's not, oh my god, that would have been nasty.
The cheeky blind from the side didn't pay off. Didn't pay off.
Look at that. The gen is almost completed, over 75%.
I believe, and we've up next after this one with 4 new challengers to face off in the semi-finals, which is Occult versus the lovely Valentines and UNEX versus Affinity. And we're going to see some Demogorgon and Huntress as well as Billy.
Yep.
Jolie must be moist.
I mean, I love me some Huntress, but the Billies have been very good. And I'd say that you usually say that it's so fun to watch a master at play when it comes to playing killers, and I think we've seen some very, very, very good Billies so far.
Absolutely.
Oh, was that a chemical trap? I think that was a chemical trap that he placed on it.
I think he did it in front of him.
Well, yes, that's kind of what you do with the chemical trap, is so that the killer is not really keen on breaking that pallet.
Shut up, Jolie. Round the bus we go. Looking for the next swipe, but again, spending a long time on these survivors. That one's bubbling away, and I think AETERNUM's going to do it.
Nice little hit, but now he has
to
break the pallet. Oh, and the adrenaline on the Karma, too.
And I think hopefully Karma won't come back at him, but there was a little shake of the booty to say, yeah, I'm injured, but look at me run off now, fully healed, like the day I was born. And there he is running backwards across, trying to burn him there with a flashlight.
You can no longer burn them, Pug.
Can you not? Jesus,
Nope.
You're full of corrections today.
Well, it's common knowledge now that you can't burn the Wraith or the Nurse or anyone else.
I'll burn you. You could see the flashlight burning him. You horrible human being.
He needs to break, he needs to break the pallet here. And hopefully get the down quick. I mean, honestly, you could just break the pallets. I mean, are you willing to give up your life for this?
Boom, down goes Silhi.
For the people, come on. For the people. A little for the people play, and he's out. Unless Dunda was the for the people person. That would have been unlucky. Oh, look at that. He is really... Karma is really, really trying to get him.
He's trying to anger him, shaking the touche.
Yeah.
Come get me, bruh. Come get me.
I mean, I'm betting that Daimao... No, I think Daimao and Karma are just going to leave Silhi to die. Oh, no. See someone over here.
I think they're trying to drag him away. They're not going to leave a teammate behind. Must be feeling pretty confident. They have done enough to get into the semi-finals against Rapture.
Oh, I see what they did. They swapped items. Karma gave Daimao the flashlight.
Well, Karma and Daimao escape fresh as a daisy, and Silhi's being dragged like an oily rag that's been discarded by the side of a car by its owner as he takes place on the mantle. There was no kinship from teammates as Silhi goes back to the campfire. But self-assured,
respectable score though.
will be back 2K against the top team. But Inertia were obviously playing for the win, but did all right considering. But I think Karma and Diamo just discarded their friend to get on with the game. 4 new challengers will face off, but Rapture and AETERNUM are through to the semi-finals. We'll be back as we set on them lobbies, as we glide into them seamlessly, while I tell Jolie what an ass he is in 2 shakes of a pug's tail. Okay, welcome back. We are in the quarterfinals. I am the Pug King. I'm joined by this angry bitch
Maggot.
next to me, Jolie the Barbarian. Sorry, just having a little squabble because he was playing Power World and I interrupted him cracking an egg. Now back to a proper game of significant violence that will match the appetites of everyone here. It is, of course, DBD, and it is, of course, we are back with OCCULT versus Valentines, who are killing first, and we have Cub.
Billy!
Cub is the Billy going against Valentine survivors, the Elder, the Scroller, Tutti Frutti, and Kumi, and that is a head-on.
Head-on. Cheeky little head-on. I don't know from who. Couldn't really realize. I think that was Kumi, maybe? Or was that the Dwight?
Maybe.
I really don't understand. Oh, he's almost on overdrive. You gotta be real careful when to pop that. Oh, God. There you go. Oh! Tutti Frutti.
Tutti Frutti.
No reaction
oh,
time.
Tutti Frutti.
No reaction time. I mean, it is so fast. When you see him coming, you cannot react.
A bing bang boo. Tutti Frutti's on for first hook. And if you didn't realize what I was doing there, it was a popular song about 20 years ago. Cool Tutti Frutti.
Yes, you're old. We get it. Still, we got
Jolie
the
thinks he's
pressure from
amazing now because he's got a light on the end of his microphone. It's like he thinks it's the best thing ever. Look at me with my light on my microphone. It's nearly like...
And my headset also has lights.
It's nearly like...
And my keyboard, too.
It's like Cub who has a light on his chainsaw. Look at me. Oh my God, he went through it and got Kumi. Value adds of them add-ons, low pro chains. And the Thompson mix are the add-ons that we've seen. We heard the crinkling of the window.
Second here. Oh, at least not for free, I guess. One gen did pop. Overdrive is over halfway. He can still use a little bit of it.
There we go.
Not a lot. There you go.
As he roars, as he goes off. Scourge Hook was the other perk that's seen. And we'll see the next as the crinkling of the window at Bamboozle. Corrupt, as we saw.
The crinkling or the crackling? Oh, the little... Every single time they crouch, it's so interesting.
Jolie, I'm going to come to your house with a Billy chainsaw. And I'm not going to be held responsible. It's the crinkling. Listening. There, that's a crinkle. A crackle's that's a crinkle.
I think that was the crackling of Bamboozle, but still.
Like my ass to your face. Elder goes down like a sack of spuds. Tutti Frutti, Kumi injured, Schroller fresh as a daisy. Well, the rest are fresh as a daisy, only 2 that are done. Only 1 gen. We should see a ping, if not 2.
He's looking for Tutti. Tutti's the
There's
only person that went to second.
I'm presuming 2 will go because Tutti Frutti and Kumi have not reset. So I'm presuming they're prioritizing different. That's why
checking for a head-on. There you go. Elder is back up.
That's why I love Mantis with the little Richard. He knows. He knows.
What's going to happen here? Oh, is that the injured? Yeah, that is the injured. That's actually both of them. Elder and Kumi. There's the down onto Kumi.
No pitter-patter.
No pitter-patter?
Oh! No, the blind! Kumi leaps off
blind.
into the night. Over to the next tile, his savior, who's yet to be seen.
It's Elder.
It was the Elder. Kumi, given a lifeline, being dragged over to the hook, will not make it there, but it's trying to pull as far away as they can. And Kumi goes down. Not a bad stint from Valentines.
I mean, they're doing amazing, considering how well Cub got the start of the match. They're doing pretty amazing, because I bet there's going to be a gen pop sometime soon in the future.
Well, I think we're going to see a bada bing double ping. Let's see.
Nothing over there.
There's one,
There you
doubled
go,
up.
there's one.
Oh, they doubled up. And,
Oh, but Shax will have 75.
and there's Pop. I can't get back onto the killer. Oh, there he is, Cub.
Oh, someone over there. Who's this? I think this is Scroller. No, it's Tootie. The person on Death Hook. It is exactly who he wants.
There's no window to go through. Going the long way round. Tries to duck there. Duck by the window. Does well to avoid that. I don't know if that's skill from the survivor or mishap from the killer. Cuts through it with the shackles. Now that would just be a oh. Round and round we go. Ring a roses. He's going to crouch tech into the locker. Oh, some juicing from the dudiest of fruitiest of Dwights. Goes down.
That was the only way that he would have lived through that, too.
Still thinks it's
really
Christmas.
impressive.
Wearing his pajamas. Loving it. Looping it. In and out to the locker. Round again, but finally goes down.
Cub, nice little
I think that's going to cost a gen.
nice little turn. Hopefully so. For the survivor side, there you go. And it was actually Shack Gen. That was costly. Down immediately after. Damn.
That
poor
was
Elder.
spicing off.
Oh, that was the damage generator. Something got scourged. Oh, and it's still regressing because they did not meet the 5% quota. Trying to go make it back to the gen. Through the window they go. There's the Meg.
Meg.
Shut up, Meg.
Shut up, Meg.
They're trying to go around the long way. Considering Cub has his eyes on him, yep. With the overdrive mode, you gotta be real careful. It makes Billy so much deadlier and so much more fun. I think she can make it there. No, she cannot make it. She's down for the count.
Oh no, here it is. This could be game over for the Valentines.
Not really.
Jolie, I swear to God. I swear to God. It's coming.
Elder takes the BT hit. Oh my god, and Growler is hanging around a little bit too close to the Billy here.
Well, all the survivors were round. That's why I thought he could finish him off. If one stayed on the ground, managed to get one up. Schroler's down. Now is it over now? Where's Elder? Have they gone? Where has the Elder gone? Schroler is fresh as a daisy. I don't know why he sung that, but it felt appropriate at the time.
Elder about to show us why he is the Elder. He's going to make a nice little play. Save from the hook or coming up for Scroller. Kumi still has about 15 to 20 seconds left on that hook. Cub is hunting, prowling, trying to see where Elder is. I mean, if they could get Elder out, Elder is fresh, I believe. Oh, he got found out. You are not making out of this one alive,
He did.
says Cub.
You were wrong, Jolie. He did make it out alive.
For now. There's the overdrive. Does have a pallet here to work with, but
Oh, swing and a miss. A smoke and a pancake. As Elder gets over, is hugging it, tries to get into there to drop the pallet, but lays on top of his friend. Was
that
two
was
people
such a
there, wasn't there?
Yeah, that was two people. He was trying to go for the pickup onto Scroller. But that was really, really good curve from Cub.
Completely turned on their head over one play. It did look like Valentine's had control. Still a valiant effort by them. 4 gens done, but Occult will be happy that they've managed to pull a 4K out. Win conditions have been set. It is a 4K 2 for the win for Valentine's Killer when they come back. Are they choosing a Billy or are they gone completely scribble? I think they've done a Huntress, haven't they?
Yep. Next match will be a Huntress from UNEX.
So a Huntress versus a Billy. I think.
Yeah.
I hope the
it's gonna be an interesting one.
I hope the Valentines have an awesome Huntress there to be able to get what they need. They'll need a 4K and 2 to win, and well, Occult will need to just do 5 gens to secure their place in the semi-finals. But who will they be facing? Well, we will be going to the next game, which
I was talking about UNEX, Pug. Our next match is UNEX.
Oh no, I was talking about
Oh no, Valentine's playing demo.
Maybe if you listened more, open your ears more. You
Sorry,
ignore everything.
Kind of
that could have been some good commentary, but as usual, you fucking ruin it. Who?
Valentine's are playing demo, but the next
demo
match
god. Okay, well that's what we're
UNEX.
talking about. Now we've got units coming up with a Huntress. There, you're happy now, Jolie. we will be back if we haven't murdered each other. It's been a long tourney in 2 shakes of Jolie's neck when I get hold of him.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
I wasn't ready. We weren't ready.
Oh?
It was still the transition. You just fucking ruined it.
Sorry. But yeah, we haven't murdered each other yet.
Oh, go back. Do what
still
you
here.
were going to do, seeing as you took over my intro. Go for it.
Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jolie the Barbarian, and I am joined here by my co-caster, the Pug King. Even though this is his channel, I am the main caster right now.
Why do you keep saying
since
that?
I stole his intro.
Even though this is his channel, are you trying to say that it's your channel now?
I will be taking over soon. But yes, we do have ourselves UNEX playing as the killer, and it is none other than, I think, Leger, right? No, it's Linux. Linux playing as the Huntress. This is going to be an interesting one. We haven't seen a Huntress yet. We've seen mostly Billy because of the incident potential, I believe. That's why they came for Billy, so a lot of chainsaw hits. And we've seen 1 Wraith so far. What do you make of this Huntress?
What do I make of this Huntress? I haven't seen it play yet, Jolie. How can I comment on it? But I think you meant to ask me, what do I think of them choosing Huntress? Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
I don't know what I think. If it works, it works. A wise person said to me one time, and yes, that you were that wise. Oh, look. We've a disconnect. It is within the 2 minutes. Let me just check with the mods.
Yep. Going off the check. There's a hatchet hit onto Leger. And a smack of the pallet.
Well, let's see. It could be everything that they want for Unix if they do get that. They are checking. Yes, here we go. They're all crashing out now. It was before the 2 minutes, as we can see.
Yeah, must have been some issue.
Okay. We'll be back. 2 shakes of a bug's tail. Actually, let's talk about Jolie's mic, as Ray has just brought it up on stream. Let's wait until the lobbies are done, and let's have chat, make fun of Jolie.
Oh,
of course, I'm
an
only joking.
anglerfish. Yeah, actually, yeah, it does remind me of an anglerfish.
It reminds me of a headset of a serial killer.
There you go.
It's the light while he's cutting people open.
Now it's red.
Why do you need a light where your mouth is? Makes your teeth look orange.
I mean, maybe they are orange.
Maybe.
I ate too many Cheetos. No, but I think like the Huntress pick is a very... It's a very risky pick, don't you think? Considering that you got Billy with the new changes or the overdrive mode, and the insta-down potential. Whenever there's an insta-down killer, usually it gets picked over other killers. Like we saw the pig, which has the potential of head popping, and we saw mostly Ghostface on the first round. We also saw a Myers, but Myers with, again, the insta-down potential is available whenever he reaches tier 3. So it was a lot of pig, Myers, and Ghostface on the first round. So I feel like people tend to go for that insta-down potential, basically because it's easier to get downs. What do you think, Pug?
Well, on round, I don't know. It's hard. It depends what you're comfortable playing with. So I think the pig, although I didn't think we'd see much of it, we saw a bit of hag as well.
Yeah, we saw like 2-3 games with hag.
But I think because of the add-ons, we saw more pig, especially on Midwich, starting with traps. And then as soon as the gen activates and them active, was very strong compared to the other killers. We saw the Myers, who was going to go into unlimited tier 3, who could have slugged and turned it around, but kind of messed up a little bit, so ended up not being
too effective.
Yeah, it was only like a couple of hooks. Ghostface was also good, and I actually think it took more skill to play with Ghostface, if I'm honest with you. From what we saw, Billy seems to be the killer of choice, or has been the killer of choice for this round. We are going to see a Huntress now and a demo. Depends on the player. What do you think is going to be the killer?
What do you think is going to be the killer of choice for round 3? I know you want to see Chucky, but I have a feeling that Plague and Xeno are going to be the top picks of round 3. Maybe Artist. I don't know about Chucky.
I don't know. I heard a little rumor that if AETERNUM's in the semis, they may pick a Chucky. I just want someone. I'm trying to think maybe we should have put Chucky with the D list, and then we would have seen a flurry of them. Want to see a bit of Chucky play, you know?
I mean, yeah, I get it. I also want to see Chucky because I haven't seen Chucky in comp yet.
No.
So it's gonna be really interesting.
Comp that counts.
Wait, yeah, but we count.
Yeah. Yes.
What's
going on with you today? We're not in synergy. It's because you're not wearing a Dead by Daylight sweater shirt sent to me by Dead by Daylight. Look, even though it does have the worst killer on it that I hate is the Legion.
Really? You wear that? How dare you?
Yeah, I'm wearing it today. I thought I'd go cash pug.
The only thing worse than you having a shirt of Legion would be a shirt of the Doctor. Honestly.
Well,
that would be.
Why do you think no one's picked the Doctor? Someone picked a Wraith over any of the. I would have thought Doctor would have been popular.
No, I don't think Doctor would have been popular at all. Doctor takes time.
Well, you wouldn't. Is that because I said it?
No. It's just because Doctor takes time to get the downs to happen. Wraith can accelerate that process a lot more, and Wraith has a lot more leeway when it comes to moving around the map, right? Doctor's just a regular M1 killer that can shock people into not breaking pallets or vaulting. So it takes some time to get the down, and in comp, usually you don't have time. There's no time to play the game. It's very different from pubs, and with the balancing that we have implemented, there's not a lot of perks. For example, I believe we are not enabling Grim Embrace.
No.
I think Grim Embrace is part of the balancing. So Grim Embrace is now... I see Grim Embrace every single game I play Survivor nowadays, until it gets changed, or if it doesn't. So yeah, what do you?
It's really off-putting for Jolie. I'm talking to the mods in the background, and you can't hear it. Jolie's tried to cast, and I haven't a fucking clue what he said. I don't even think he knew what he said. What were you saying?
Grim Embrace.
Your Grim Embrace. Don't be asking me stuff like that. I don't know what I'm doing.
Maybe you could have read the patch notes before, you know.
I like to drink than watch patch notes.
Yeah, but Grim Embrace has been changed so that it blocks all gens for 12 seconds. Every single time.
Of course. Yeah.
Once.
Yeah.
So
up to a total of, I think when you max out the tokens as well, when you've done all 4, it's seconds. Like 60 seconds, isn't it?
40. I don't think it's 60. I think it's 40. So that would earn so much time, right? You would hook a survivor, 12 seconds of no one doing gens. Then you hook another fresh as a daisy, 12 seconds of no one doing gens. And once you hook everyone, that's 40 seconds of everyone just sitting around not being able to do anything. It's pretty powerful. Combine
do you
that
know what's
with,
powerful? The fact that your ears light up as well as your mouthpiece. When did the ears start lighting up? Look, you look like you're about to fucking take off in a spaceship. What's that about?
Let me change it to... There you go. Now
it makes me feel like I should have lighty up ear pieces. It's gone blue now.
Which color do you want? I got green as well.
Gotcha.
There you go. Now there's no color. Pug will not be distracted. Hopefully.
Wait, what's the point of the color? For streaming?
I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just to spend more energy, you know, just to spend more energy. Because honestly, I'd rather have this off.
That's an interesting really point Mantis has just made. Going back to DBD, a Grim Embrace for pubs is way more healthier than Ultimate Weapon and Dead Man Switch. Would you agree?
100% agree. I agree.
Why?
Yeah.
Are you just going to say that because Mantis said it?
No, because Ultimate Weapon...
I think he's wrong, by the way.
Ultimate Weapon gives you info on the survivor and enables a lot of bad interactions. For example, if Ultimate Weapon was enabled, I'm 100% sure that we would have seen Ultimate Weapon be played with the pig. Because the pig can make use of Ultimate Weapon and the Face of Darkness totem to make it I think it's the impossible head trap thing. It's something along those lines. Essentially, you are guaranteed to have someone head pop with those 2 perks if you play it decently enough.
Okay, we are back in the game, and we have Linuxy, who is killing as the Huntress for UNEX, if you've just joined us, and Infinity Survivors, Doc, MPY, Leger, and French Looper. And I agree, restarting the match rather than have a disconnect is much better as we go round. And enough of that nonsense. Jolie, if you'd like to take one, I'll just check the channel for a second.
Okay, we got Doc being the first chase here. I think he was also the first one that got found. Goes through the window. Nice little shimmy. Has a little TL wall here to work on. And Linux is having a little bit of trouble following the Jake around. Doc seemingly vanished. Probably inside of a locker with Quick and Quiet, if I had to guess. Corrupt, perk of choice. We've seen Corrupt every single time. Now that we're out of round 1. I believe that also seen Pop and Painrez every single round, mostly. That is the Frenchiest of loopers coming in with as the Claudette.
Okay, I'm back in the game. I can't believe Majestic Rain made me check the chat just through insult Jolie. Even though I am a fan of insulting Jolie, I thought something dramatic had happened. And we are back with Linuxy, who's chasing the French Looper, who we know is French and loves to loop. As Linuxy is going around. What do you think of the add-ons? What do the add-ons do here, Jolie?
It is the Flower Babushka and the Oak Haft. Flower Babushka makes it so that the wind-up of the hatchet is 12% faster, so there's a 12% cooldown reduction on that. And the Oak Haft makes it so that you can throw hatchets 20% faster, so the cooldown between the throws is 20% faster. These 2 add-ons make it so that you need 2 people to actually rescue from the hook, because you can throw a hatchet and hit an M1. Oh my god, that hitbox.
What the hell?
Yeah,
Wisp of Leger's head.
It's just hatchet hitboxes. And I do like to see Leger getting murdered, I'll be honest. There you go.
I don't know why you've got a problem with Leger.
And he's playing Fang, so he deserves it for playing Fang. No one likes Fangs. Except for
playing Fang for his favourite person ever, actually, Jolie.
See?
So, I love Fang. She's got the cutest hairstyle ever. Go, Eldrin. Thanks.
Oh, well, there was a fangirl just come on there. What was that about?
It's the fangirl.
Isn't it? Oh my God, it's Affinity God. I'm only joking. One gen. I got distracted. A double ping, double bing. And Auger is hanging on the hook. 2 for 1. I think if he camps them out, Infinity are going to punish him. Auger is off quickly. Didn't even get that to second stage. Oh my word, there's a third one. Churning through them gens like a knife through butter. Auger will be tunneled out, but really needs to apply that pressure. Infinity running amok around the map. Almost needs to pick a free gen at this stage to try and protect and give some scores for UNEX's survivors to compete against. What do you think, Jolie?
That's something that that's a good mention. We haven't seen any killer protect a 3-gen yet.
Do you think that's because of the update, or that they haven't needed to because of the speed and pressure that's been applied in round 1 from Pig Games and from the Billy that's darting around the map like a lunatic?
Yeah, I think the win cons have been very tight, and people can't go for the 3-gen protection, which is an interesting one.
Well, round we go. Lilinski trying his hardest to get Leger. Leger is looping around. I think it's going to cost him another gen. The spread is quite far out. And if we have a quick look, that's
please
about
kill
to
Leger.
go.
If anything, kill Leger.
And I think he's in trouble. There's a double ping coming.
Yep.
1. I think there was 2
Nice
that they
little
were
double
on when I
vault.
was flicking there. Heart in the mouth time. Tough day for Linsky. And there we go. Infinity being unforgiving in their objectives as we run round.
Nice little dodge there by
Oh,
Doc once
shimmies.
again. How did he dodge that one?
Oh, the blue tack needs to be firmly placed. Oh, and a slap down. Doc being unforgiving. Infinity working as quickly as they possibly can. It does look like we'll be flying back into the Occult Valentine's game soon, because that exit door will come open. Scratch marks here.
This is what I mean when I say that there's just no time in comp to play killer. They are just completely unforgiving when it comes to these gens. This is an M1 waiting to happen, I think. Yep, and it's Leger. Yes, kill Leger. Yes.
You're like, yes, cheering him on to kill Leger. He's only one axe left. Needs to make it count, or needs to trog their way over to take that thing down. He's going to make it count.
Yes!
And is on point. Jolie's not supposed to show any bias, but will be dragged off. Really needed a fresh survivor, though.
Yeah, it would have been better to get a fresh survivor, but we will
Exit
award
doors
you a
are
bonus point for
open.
killing Leger.
Now.
There you go. Finally, the death
They all
of
just
Leger.
left, and they left with all fresh as Daisy, and Leger was the one who died. A tough day at the office, but managed to get at least 1k out. Tough win conditions for the UNEX survivors to really get out free. They need all 4 survivors out, and I don't think Infinity's going to lay down. But before we see that, we'll be zipping across to Occult versus Valentines, where Valentines are playing against Occult survivors, and I believe it's time for the demo.
Yep.
We'll be back to you in 2 shakes of Jolie's salty tash.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Pugdom. We got ourselves the second trial between Occult and Valentine's. Occult killer was the Hillbilly and managed to get, I believe, a 4K1. Pug, correct me if I am wrong.
I'd love to correct you if you were wrong, but this occasion you're not wrong.
Okay, so it was a 4K1, and right now the Valentines decided to go and pick the Demogorgon, the Demo Pup, the well, one of the latest, I guess, additions to DBD, considering that it came back into the store.
Rawr.
And it's again, it's an interesting pick. Maybe we're gonna see some tunneling around, because usually we see Demo not tunnel anywhere.
I don't know, yeah. I think you're right. We saw some weird demo play last season, but hopefully we see a portal put down. Corrupt, the staple perk of choice that we used to see all the time. It has been varied so far this tournament, but we do see it on the demo, protecting a nice little free gen. The build is... is it a... Can't really say, is it a demo build or not, or just a normal staple one?
Yep, it's just a staple build of
killers.
Of killers, yeah.
Vanilla. But strange on the add-ons, right? Do you not?
No, it's just the glasses and the heart. I believe those are both for the shred. So it makes a lot of sense.
Was liking banned on is that above green? I don't think it is it?
I mean, ever since the changes to the E-Re add-on, we haven't seen it as often, right? Since they changed it to make it so that it's only near active portals. It really does make it into a bad add-on for some reason.
Well, here we go. Elder against Cartney. 3-4, Slipsky and Shen. Let's see what he's got up there, but manages to pounce onto Free and drag them off. We do see a gen ping without the ping in the distance. Shorty is being dragged a 1-for-1. Are we going to see a double ping?
A little bit of a slow start for Elder here, but 2 health states, a hook, and now a Scourge. Oh, and that was Shack Gen too, that was done.
Well, sometimes the slowest starts turn into the strongest of finishes.
Strongest of finishes, yes, I know.
I just thought I'd share that with you. Well, Shorty dangling there.
Many quotes.
Helplessly, as the rest of the team. We will see another gem pop probably in a few seconds. But Slipsky has been found. As we go round and round Shack. It is, but where did he go? He Houdini'd it.
Around. No, he went for the long way once again. That's the second gen. No second hook, though.
He's kind of there. No portals have been put down, though.
That's a save.
Is he going to get it? Oh, he is. Well played by Slipsky, coming down the other side. Didn't get the second. Elder will be kicking themselves. Slipsky will hook trade, try to get that pallet down, but that was good play going the other side, blocking it to get his friend off before that second stage.
And remember, that was another pain res, so...
Absolutely. Remember, the win conditions are Occult. All they need to do is 5 gens, and Valentines need a 4K2 to progress onto the semi-finals.
Yep.
Where they will either meet UNEX or Infinity. And UNEX have a very tough job ahead of them after their Huntress game last trial that we saw.
It's interesting how it just doesn't put the portals down.
I think it's important to put the portals down if you're going to play demo, right? It is handy.
I mean, it all depends. He's essentially an M1 killer with a pounce if you don't use the portals, and the portals are a very good way to traverse the map in a quick fashion.
That's what I mean. Instead of just walking around, and this is where Hillbilly has had the advantage.
Yeah, the mobility.
Mobility. We thought.
Oh, and Slips goes to second there.
That having the demo would offer that amount of mobility across. Another gen gets done, 2 left. Utilizing that hook time well.
But it is interesting that they let Slips go to second there. They didn't need to, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
nice timing.
Nice little slap down, and Slips is off. Someone has got him. Deliverance is banned for this round. As we progress up into the semis and stuff, we do see another gen done. That will be a draw condition if Valentine's manages to get off a 4K. Around they go, and Slipsky is going to be hit down. We see Courtney for the first time. Wants to do a cameo appearance.
Looking for a hook. What are you gonna do now, though? Well, I mean, why did he even put a portal down if he's not gonna use it? It's so strange. That gen is bobbling away nicely with 2 people on it.
I think so, and I think Courtney is the distraction here.
Yeah, Elder is gonna be 100% done because he has no clue that that gen is currently being done.
Well, it's being tag teamed as well, so it won't be long. Courtney's going to keep him busy. The build that we've seen from Elder is Pop, Scourge Hook, Bamboozle, and Corrupt. And kind of vanilla staple. There it is. I was expecting some adrenaline, but there wasn't.
Wasn't Shen the adrenaline?
Oh, yes, you're right, yeah. It does look like OCCULT will be going in through to the semis. We already have AETERNUM versus RAPTURE.
What happened there? How couldn't he break that?
It's made of concrete, bruh. Built different. Shen decides to just peg it out, escapes. So does Shorty.
So does Free.
Yeah, Free, sorry.
I mean, it's a 2K and 1 hook, I think? 7 hooks in total?
That's correct.
Yep.
Respectable score, but not enough. I'd like to thank Valentines. They have been entertaining. We hope to see them again in the Pugdom. We like their captain and their players. We will be having a series of tournaments and a new league we'll be announcing soon. So watch this space. We hope to see you. But OCCULT, well done. You are through to the semis. One step closer to seeing if you are one of the best teams in Europe. We go back to Infinity versus UNEX, where they have a tough game ahead of them as Infinity's killer goes against UNEX survivors, where they will need to get out all 4 survivors, 3 of them fresh as a daisy. Tough, not impossible. It is DBD after all, and we will be back to you in 2 shakes of a Pugdom. Okay, we are back in the room for our next game between UNEX and Infinity. It is the last trial of the quarterfinals before we go into the semis. We have AETERNUM versus RAPTURE, who will be after this for our round 3. And then we will find out who will OCCULT be playing, who we just saw qualify against these 2 teams. Tough job at the or tough day at the office for UNEX's killer when they win a Huntress. I've lost the ability to speak. Huntress, where it was a 1K and Infinity escaped. So they need 4 survivors to get out, 3 of them fresh as a daisy. And well, Infinity's dock on the hillbilly, look at them all starting together on top of that hill, will basically just need 4 hooks. What do you reckon, Jolie? Advice? Qualms? You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh my god, and this is already a bad start for UNEX survivors as they get found out and downed. Corrupt barely had any time to work its magic there. And we're going to be put Linux in the basement. Also a very bad spot to start off.
Lininski must be feeling a bit glum, being put in after a tough game as killer and being first to be down and then stuck in the basement, kicking themselves. Hasn't been their round. Obviously did well to get here in the first place. A swing as Truster comes in tight. Doc is now in pursuit and hanging around Shaq, making it easy for that second stage. Bamboozle, we heard crinkling, but Nasty is now down.
It's 1v1 Nasty.
Yeah,
and I'm surprised that Doc didn't put them in the basement as well. That would be a perfect opportunity to have two people in the basement.
I think that he's trying to force another survivor out here to try and come pick Nasty up. We'll want Lynxy to definitely go. And is wondering if anyone's here. And they're not. Lynxy has gone on to second. Now he's going to go try and find Nasty, using Nasty as bait. And I think we'll see two gens go before Mannion and Truster come over. Oh no, there's an explosion as we see the survivor. Ruin is in play. Yeah.
Well, the fact that if he hooks Nasty right now, the win con is met. Oh my god, two people on the ground. Only Truster currently available. And we're still at 5 gens. This might be Doc trying to make a 4K5.
Yeah, tough day for UNEX. Remember, Infinity are one of the top-rated teams in Europe at the moment. And you can see why. But managed to get one up. I don't know, he must have crawled their way around. Lynxy has died on hook and gone out of the game. Truster and Mannion are. Mannion's back up.
Oh, this might just be a ping pong match right now.
It's definitely. Oh, that would have been sublime if he would have got there. Just missed it. But Mannion's down. Nasty is running around, who we saw on the right hand side, probably making their way over to Truster. And there we see, and he's in there. Going to try and wrap that up. And there it is.
Oh my god, he gets a 4K5 here. That's really impressive.
No unbreakable. Infinity have really put their staple down, and we will be going back to AETERNUM versus Rapture after this game. But Infinity have done enough to go through, and it does look like it will be.
More than enough.
It does look like it. So, of the round, you think it's going to be the Billy?
The next round?
No, I mean in regards to the Billy was definitely the killer of the round, right?
Oh, yeah. Like I said, the insta-down potential just surpasses any other pick that could have happened. And so far, that's exactly what we've seen, right? Rate wasn't able to get a better score. Huntress wasn't able to get a better score, and we saw like really, really good curves and techniques from the Billies that we've seen today.
Well, you have
I'm especially impressed about the Coward one.
Yeah, you have to give credit where credit's due in regards to UNEX. They turned up, competed, got this far, playing against one of the top teams.
Yeah,
just a matter of
it's
practice
really
and
hard.
stuff. Yeah, absolutely.
It is a really hard, it's a really hard draw to go up against such a strong team this early. If it was in the semis, I'm pretty sure they would have been more than satisfied to lose there. Unfortunately, they will be sticking out against Infinity right here, right now.
Right here, right now. UNEX have crashed out. Infinity remains strong. They will be against OCCULT. AETERNUM up against Rapture next. And we will talk about the killers and maps as we turn around the lobbies. And we'll be back to you in 2 shakes of a Pug's Town.
I mean, we could talk about it now.
Well, we could, but I need to pull it up, you fucking... I will talk to you soon. No, I hate Joe.
Join the Pugdom Discord for more information. Puglicious.